The Supreme Court today rejected a bankruptcy plan for Purdue Pharma, a Stamford-based company. And that settlement, billions, would have funded treatment programs and resources for victims impacted by the opioid epidemic. But it would have shielded Connecticut's Sackler family from future lawsuits, essentially blocking them from any personal liability. Tonight, reactions coming in from state officials and groups who do the work day in and day out to treat people suffering from addiction.
I just don't want to see other families go through what my family has gone through.
The justices, in a 5-4 vote, tossed out a bankruptcy settlement valued somewhere between $6 and $10 billion. Connecticut would have received somewhere around $300 million over 18 years. The settlement was between Stamford's Purdue Pharma and 23 states, including Connecticut, plus other local governments and victims.
The victims of the Sackler family's horrific wrongdoing in marketing these addictive drugs to people relentlessly and purposely deserve relief.
Under the terms of the agreement, the Sackler family would have contributed $6 billion and given up ownership of the company, but they were given immunity and would have kept billions more. That plan divided victims seeking justice, many saying the monies needed to stop more overdose deaths, others saying criminal charges need to be brought against the Sacklers.
The arbitrary denial of rights to victims of financial wrongdoing and exploitation ought to be preserved and even expanded. So my hope is that this decision will lead to bankruptcy law reform.
The issue for the court was whether the legal shield that bankruptcy provides can be extended to people like the Sacklers who never actually declared bankruptcy. The DOJ argued it can't. In a way, the governments and victims agreed, but they knew the quickest way to get the most money was to grant immunity.
On one hand, you really want the Sacklers to be held accountable. What's been done in recent years, what's happened, the loved ones we've lost to the disease of addiction is mind-boggling. You can't even wrap your head around those numbers. But then on the other side, you also see the financial aspect and you think of just how much money is needed for really anything, right? Recovery costs money, treatment costs money.
Connecticut State Attorney General William Tong's office today said Connecticut will be front and center once again in the next round of negotiations. Also saying, quote, from day one, this fight has been about justice and accountability for the hundreds of thousands of victims. Adding that the U.S. Supreme Court got it right. Billionaire wrongdoers should not be allowed to shield blood money in bankruptcy court, end quote.
I think everybody can agree that we want people to be safe, we want people to be healthy, and we want to find a way to help. We're standing clear on the fact that recovery should be accessible for everybody, and something needs to be done.